Sam, are you ready?
I'm ready. How about you?
I'm good. How far are we going today?
About 10 miles.
Okay, that's good.
Welcome to day 2.
This is Weary Feet Hostel. We spent the night here last night and we're gonna come back here tonight. So we get to leave some stuff in the room and enjoy all of that good cooking. I'll tell you what, we're just not up to the eating yet. We couldn't handle all the food we were given. Delicious food, most hospitable place, a very comfortable place to spend the night and recover. There's a sweet little spring feeding into the creek. Look how clear that water is. This is us heading back to the trailhead now. The same trailhead we started at yesterday. Yesterday we headed south, today we're gonna head north. You said 10 miles, huh, Sam?
Yes.
Whoop, heads up.
So how was your ride up?
We're gonna give you 5 stars.
There's a tip jar in the back next to your pack.
Is there?
Yeah.
Do you accept Mountain House?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks, sweetie. We'll see you later tonight.
Okay. Well, have fun.
Sam.
And we're on the trail.
We're on the trail. Again, another pretty day. Already
Beautiful
seeing
day.
squirrels and crows.
Yes.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Fun.
Best shuttle driver ever. We want to thank the Roanoke trail maintainers for clearing out this downed tree for us. Found this massive mushroom. Go ahead and measure it, Sam. Yeah, look
I
at
have
that.
about an 8-inch span.
Wow. Just pushing up through the leaves. for 2 hours now.
Yes, we have.
And we're right on track because we've done 4 miles.
There we go.
Yeah. And a faster hiker passed us, and he's clearing out all the cobwebs for us now.
Oh yes, I was clearing the cobwebs to start the morning's hike. So I was very happy when he passed us.
Yes, please play on through, tall hiker. All right, onward. We've got 5 miles to go.
Alrighty.
So thank you, Trail Angel. This is a lovely, lovely offering, and I know it's going to make some people really happy. It's our first trail magic to see in the wild. So we're guessing this is hen of the woods. But you know what? I don't know mushrooms well enough to eat them.
Oh no.
Not unless they came from Safeway. Well, this has been an altogether pleasant day of walking. We're almost to the end of our day. This is a Nero. I love Neros. It's 1:15 and we've just left the trail. We're walking to Weary Feet now. It's about a quarter mile. Still a lovely day. The temperature is 72 degrees. Light breeze. Here we are on the porch at Weary Feet Hostel, one of our favorite hostels on the AT, and we've been treated so well by Julie and her staff. Just fed until we beg for mercy.
Yes.
But everything's been delicious. I don't even like pancakes, and those pancakes this morning were fabulous.
Yes. Yeah.
But I thought at this time it'd be a good time for you to find out we're out here. We did how we got out here yesterday, so today is why are we out here. And Sam, you were the reason why we are out here.
Yes. Okay. So I started my through hike February 18th, 2020. That was not a fortuitous year. I started out in the rain. I must have seen things like that should have been an indication that things might not work out the way I
you should have just packed it up and gone home at that point.
So I was heading into Hot Springs in March, the day that the ATC made the announcement that they recommended all through hikers get off the trail.
Sad day.
And I was hiking with my trail buddy Serpent at the time.
Shout out to Serpent.
And we tried to figure out, well, what do we do? Do we get off? Do we stay on? And so we decided that we would go to the next trail town before making a decision, and that was Erwin, Tennessee. And that took about 6 days to get there because we went kind of slowly because we didn't want this to end, and we kind of saw that coming, particularly as we started to hear more things shutting down, and we knew it was going to get harder to continue through hiking. So we got off in Erwin. My brother came in, swooped us up. we made him take us to Kentucky Fried Chicken that day we got off the trail. That was our request. We stayed in a hotel that night. He was COVID conscious. He stayed in his hammock in a campground. But then we drove home the next day. We dropped Serpent off at her home, and then we drove to my brother's and sister-in-law's house, and then I went home to Massachusetts after that.
But you didn't stay there.
But I didn't stay there.
How long did you sit at home?
For about 6 weeks. And I had seen a bunch of people that I had met on the trail continue on. They didn't get off.
Right.
And I saw that they were making it through. And so mid-May, things started to open up a little bit more on the trail.
Also, if you're like us, you notice that your life wasn't all that indifferent. It's not like you were protecting anybody. It's
Right.
not like you were endangering anybody.
Right. So Mother's Day, my brother drove me to, same brother, drove me to Rockfish Gap. And so I jumped ahead 520 miles so that I could join up with the people who'd stayed on the trail. So I had enough time then to make it from Rockfish Gap to Katahdin.
Yay!
Yay! Yes. And so I met Slider and Granger initially in Pennsylvania, and we kind of leapfrogged for a while. And then it was in New Hampshire, heading into the Whites, that we really started hiking together.
And into the Whites, we at some point decided we wanted to do Mahoosic Notch together, and we wanted to finish together.
Yes.
Along with Raptor. Shout out to Raptor.
Yes. So in 2020, I managed to get in 1,700 miles, but I still had that 520 miles from Irwin, Tennessee to Rockfish Gap.
But your sabbatical ended.
But my sabbatical ended. I'm a professor who teaches nutrition science, and my sabbatical was over. So I went back to work. Summited Katahdin on a Friday, was back in the office on Monday. But the summer of 2021, I had some time. I went back out hoping to get the full 520 miles. But I developed a bad blister on day 2 that really impacted my ability to hike. Although I did a great job of slack packing for 17 days straight.
A tradition we are planning to continue on this leg.
Yes. However, the blister impacted my gait, and so I developed plantar fasciitis and Achilles tendonitis in that foot. And finally made the decision to get off trail in Bland, Virginia.
So how far did you get?
About 250 miles.
Okay.
And so now I'm back for the last 270 miles. And so I'm so happy that you are with me.
Oh, I was so grateful that you invited the Tramily.
Yes,
And because when you were hiking in 2021, I was kind of wishing I was along on that segment.
The truth comes out now.
Yeah. I if you had asked, I might have been there.
I thought I did. But yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I'm glad to be here. I'm glad you're here, and we're going to do it this time.
Yes, we are. So we've had 2 days in, and my feet are doing fine because I'm notorious for blisters. That's a real problem that I have, and it usually happens when I start. So tomorrow we're upping the mileage. So if I survive tomorrow, that would be a really good sign.
Yeah. Yeah. So come back and see. See how tomorrow goes. So that's the why. And and more stories to come.
Yes. Yep.
What'd you guys do today?
Oh, we had the most fabulous, splendid hike.
Yes. 10 miles. Beautiful blue sky. Temperatures in the mid to high 60s. Nice breeze. Kept us cool. Beautiful trail.
Yep, I could not complain. Everything was perfect, and we, we're still in good shape. Our feet are in good shape. We've taken precautions to stay in good shape and go the distance.
And it was what, 10 miles in 5 hours?
It was a Nero.
Yeah, you guys
It
were
was a
quick.
Nero. We were done by 1:30.
Yep, it was awesome.
Which feels really good that 10 miles is a Nero.
How about that rock and shuttle driver?
You know, it's not enough that you give them 5 stars and tip them in Mountain House. They keep pestering for the ratings.
It was a cameo appearance.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, it's fun.
And he drove me to move my car ahead,
That's
Yeah.
right, we repositioned the car.
reposition the car.
So it's going to take us 3 days to reach her car. But we're going to lose Slider tomorrow. Or day after tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to lose Slider, and so we've got to be on our own for a while.
That's right. That's right.
So we'll miss you. Did you have a nice day here at the hostel?
I did.
Yeah. Good place.
Got
Very-
some rest, got some laundry done,
Yeah.
saw some wildlife.
Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah. So on the drive, I saw buzzards, crows, turkey, deer,
Oh,
rabbit.
okay.
Yeah. That was just this morning.
Yeah. And we saw a deer as we were walking into
That is true.
the hostel.
Yep. And we saw 2 deer on different occasions sauntering across the road. The second one was a young buck that had just the little snubbins coming up on his head. And the wee little horse. Oh, and then the other thing that I saw that was really kind of cool, I didn't actually see it. I saw the shadow on the road in front of me. So it had to have been some sort of a hawk because it had that very distinctive wingspan.
shape,
Yeah, the wing shape. And unfortunately, I was not really in a position to be able to like look up to see it, but seeing the shadow in front of me was really cool.
That is cool. I think the best animal sighting of the day were the baby groundhogs here on the grounds.
Yes.
And I caught some video of them, so I'm going to put them in at the end of this video. In the meantime, I just want to say thank you for joining us.
Thank you.